What's up, future fighters? We are back uploading a new video for you. It would be part 6 in today's series, and we are recording right now. This is part 7. We are going through this code, and we're reviewing the script move settings. We just did a video on follow through and how follow through is used in Future Fighter and Real Fighting, and it's the first parameter that's in move settings, and of course here it's randomized for humanization purposes. You looking at shadow AI and not being able to predict it. It also makes it a little bit more challenging for you if you can't, if he does the same thing every time, you're gonna pick up on it, because that's what gamers do: crack codes and patterns. That's what we do. So transition type is the next one, and this is hard coded just for kind of registration purposes, because we're not choosing from a large number. In other words, we don't have a strike control for defense, at least not until just now. Because we just figured out, oh my gosh, that is so funny. We just figured out the next step and what we need to do. We need a strike control for defense. And why is that? The reason is, oh gosh, so funny. Here is strike control for offense, and it has it is structured based on transition type, and you'll have to go back and watch the previous videos because I explain all of that in exquisite detail, and how it parallels with real fighting, because it all comes from my real fighting experiences. A strike control for defense isn't going to have this type of structure. Well, I'm not going to say that. It will have this type of structure, but it starts from a defensive position. In other words, you're in block. And when you're in strike control here, you're not in block. Now, what we can do is put a parameter at the top that if you are in block, to release it and cycle through back into strike control through using the extendability loop in end combo. And if you're not in defense, don't even worry about it, just go. And that is exactly what we're going to do next. That's one of the things we're going to do next. And what that will look like is in game is, you can see my controller. Yes. Okay. So when I get hit, or when anybody gets hit, so you'll see when the opposite opponent gets hit, he goes into that roll with the punches movement. And of course, that's in real life too. When you get hit, you have to get your center of gravity back. You can do things while you do that, like dodge, but you've got to get your center of gravity back. And when you come out of that, when you come out of getting hit when the shadow AI comes out of getting hit, and you should copy him, because this combo escape sequence, as I went through last week, is very important. When you come out of that, let me switch this real quick. Let's do this, make it a little bit brighter for you guys, and also let me reset so we're in the center. Actually, this is fine. So when that happens, you come out, you're in block. What you'll do is, well, actually, we can do this. If you are in block, you will have a certain. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. Yeah. If you are in block, so this would be script strike control for defense. If you are in block, you have a certain counter attack moves that you'll do. Shoot, I missed. Did you see that? I never miss that. Anyway, like that, like those two moves. And you can have some variation there on what to do. And that, doing it that way will make it so that you will have every transition type. So one of them will be like here and push back. And one of them will be here and get back. Just like you have in the current strike control for offense, where you don't have block released. That's the way that would go. And then if you want to merge the two, which I don't necessarily recommend, what you would do is at the top of strike control, you would say MIM block. If I am, go down this pathway. The other thing you could do is, sorry, we're going to get a visit here from my doggies. Hey, buddy. Hey, Parker. I'm just rubbing him with my elbow, his head with my elbow. What's up, buddy? You want to come up here and say hi? You want to come up here and say hi? Come on. Come on. No, he wants to lay down. Good boy. He's hitting the microphone stand, too. Anyway, you would have three options, basically. Release block and just do regular moves. Keep block held in, but then go into a counter set of moves. And I guess that would basically be it. If you release block, you'd be able just to use this as is, and you wouldn't have to program anything else. If you didn't release block, you would need a new set of counter-based rather than transition-based moves. You could still use your transition type, but it would first have to be, are you in block? Yes. And then all the moves that you would refer to in case 0, 1, 2, and 3 would have to start with a counter, either a strike counter or a sweep counter. I don't know which is the best way to do that. So we're going to have to put that on the list along with the rest of our list, which is here. And we'll be starting here with these two moves next time. Fixing this get the heck out of the dodge move in choose offense, and then working on adding new moves to the shadow AI for Omega. And then after that would be program shadow AI's control of the Omen Knight. Oh man. We also will have to program shadow AI's distances with Omega versus Omen Knight. We haven't done that yet either, and that actually should come before. Don't be too disappointed. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to this, and also motion capturing the next character in this as well. Awesome. And if that all sounds good to you, ooh, there's the next video. Go to docbrockgames.com and check out the alpha version of the game. You can see what features I currently have in the game and ready, along with the two characters that have currently been motion captured into the game, those motion capture moves and features on demonstration. Then put your email address in at the bottom, and I'll let you know when the game comes out. I really appreciate you guys watching and hanging out today. It was a lot of fun. Come on back to the Making a Future Fighter playlist and keep checking my my videos. Definitely subscribe and like the videos, as it helps the channel. And what else? I just really appreciate you guys' support and you guys watching. So I'll see you next time. Take care.